Hey everybody, Zinzakuna here, welcoming you to my first sort of LP, technically my first one since I've returned to making LPs on this, and the first one on this channel, so let's just say it's my first LP. Anyway, I'm gonna go to Fixer mode, you know, because I believe LP should be equal parts fail and win, so I'm gonna do it wrong. Yeah, this is wet. If you didn't notice before, it is one of those games, you know. One of those games. Jeez, I'm real good at describing things. You know, I hear this game get trash talked a lot, and I don't expect it. You know. What am I trying to say? Hold on, I'm gonna let you just listen to this cutscene while I get my thoughts together.
Let's do this. Don't want to keep the old man waiting.
I was told to
Change your plan.
That guy is talking.
Name's Simmons.
Damn, boy, you so ugly. Your hair running away from your face.
Relax.
You might notice a little film grain over it. That's always there. Of course, if you're watching this, you probably knew that. As far as I know, you can't turn it off, but even if you could, I wouldn't, so, yeah. And I'm talking over the cutscene.
You should trust him more often.
That piece of shit. Here we go.
So yeah, that guy just stole our case, so we're gonna take it back. So, here we go. Ruby. Alright, so let's try not to fail this again. Yesterday, while I was practicing this, I somehow managed to die during the tutorial. And I'm already jumping over people, so that's always a good sign of things to come. Oh, so, as I was saying, well, let me just explain things as if you can't read. Okay, so, every time you shoot while you're performing some sort of action, you'll go into a bullet time style, slow motion type thing. So, you'll be spending about 80% or so of this game in slow motion. I mean, unless you want to die. Yep, I just screwed that one up. So far, so good. At least I haven't died. I should not be having to focus. Why can I not shoot that guy? This hard on a tutorial. Oh shit, I'm gonna land on a burning table. Not generally a good idea, just saying. I see somebody's head, or somebody's making my reticle red over there, but I can't seem to shoot them. Yeah, this is pretty much the game. You're gonna be jumping a lot, you're gonna be sliding a lot, you're gonna be shooting a lot. You're gonna be in slow motion most of the time. I believe that was everyone. Alright! Achievement unlocked. Didn't die on the freaking tutorial. So as I was saying before, you know, I've heard lots and lots of trash talk about this game, but I really like it. I mean, I don't think it's like, you know, one of those Game of the Year kinds of things or anything, but it's fun. I mean, isn't that what counts? Well, depends on who you are, I guess, huh? I mean, I guess it would still be, anyway. This here is a monkey, as you probably can tell. You pick these up, they're collectibles. I will be collecting all 45, I believe, monkeys. So this is whiskey, or something, I don't even know. Pretty sure it's whiskey. It restores your health. So that's always fun. You just keep an eye. They give you an abundance of those in this game, at least in the early levels. As far as I can remember, in the later levels too. So you've seen to this point, this guy is running away with a case we want. So we're gonna go get it back. And this is, they introduced the sword attack just now. So what you do is you press square to swing your sword in case you couldn't read. I know I'm treating you like a moron, aren't I? Anyway, I didn't really explain anything, did I? So this is you have your slide, your jump, and your wall run, which you can do straight up or like this, and you can combo that into a jump. Your slide is circle, your jump is X, and your wall run is L1. Just hit the wall at a different angle. In every one of these actions, you'll go into slow motion. And also, here's a ladder. You'll go into slow motion when you're sliding down a ladder as well. One of your guns will auto target, and the other one you will manually have to target with. Sometimes the reticle is kind of hard for me to see. So I might be missing a lot, but that's just how the cookie's gonna have to crumble. So here's an example of when a vertical wall run would be useful. You just run up, and again, and there you are. And then you can shoot this barrel, kill them both instantly. You have to hold down L1 for your wall run. I should probably, oh shit. And right now, I can't do much. You swing on poles. Later on, you'll get an ability that'll allow you to go into bullet time as you swing on a pole. Anyway, we're gonna go down over here. There's another bonus points and a monkey. So that's fun. Now we're gonna slide under this thing. Now I've got to stop trying to describe what I'm doing because you can see it, and that just makes me look stupid. So yeah, she gets very militant with inanimate objects as well as just everything else in the game. She's very, very foul-tempered. And this song is probably one of my favorites in the game. So what we're about to see here is an arena era segment of the game. Basically what happens here, you'll also get the ability to go into bullet time as you shoot, or as you slide on those ropes later, so. Jeez. But what you do is, I'm telling them, you don't have to, is, oh shit, where am I? Okay, is shoot, or is, well, you know what? Yeah, is break these skull and crossbone things in order to stop enemies from coming into the arena, and they will come in indefinitely until you have destroyed all of the skull and crossbone things. So what you're going to want to do, and this is pretty easy, this one is relatively, actually this one is one of the toughest ones for me. I don't know why, I just can't seem to do this one. So let's see, I'm pretty sure this one's dead. In arena mode you will regenerate health. I believe you regenerate health anywhere as long as you have a multiplier. It just is a little bit more difficult to build them up in other places. So what you're going to want to do is first try and dispatch at least a couple of these dudes down here. You're going to want to go for that one I went for first. Then you're going to want to, you're going to want to not do that. I'm going to die now, so I will, oh, let's see, I'm at 9 minutes. I have time to try again. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Equal parts fail and win. So far, I've had very little win and lots, well, a single fail, but it was a pretty big one since, you know, I seem to forget to jump. So here's load screen. I'll probably start cutting these out or something. So you can take another shot of whiskey if you want, and then shoot it. You know, I think it'd be more beneficial to bring it along with you, but whatever. Ruby Malone can do what Ruby Malone does. So, oh, and you have to watch this every time. So if I fail again, I'm just cutting it out. I'm just going to start cutting. I'm going to cut to the attempt that I went on. And I will already be on the ground. So, I kind of screwed this first part up too, so. What you're going to want to do is turn straight, because of course they have to make you face the wrong direction. You know, there are enemies standing on either side of you, but directly behind you. No, not directly. Whenever it's on either side, on either side of you from the behind entrance thing. Shit. That's another problem I have. A lot of times, you know, the reticle will be on them, but it takes her a second to shoot, so you'll end up missing. And I'm gonna just jump. Oh, never mind. So I'm gonna just hurry up and try and get this one. Yeah, I know, about health region. I've done this before. I might not act like it, but I have. So this is how I like to go from the right side anyway, so I'm actually kind of... Yeah, there we go. And there's that guy. Alright, let it go. There's still one over there. I did not take him out. I'm such an idiot. Okay, here you go. There's supposed to be a guy up here, but apparently he's not there. So there's two. And then you're going to want to jump across this fountain. Please don't fail. And try and take this guy right here out. There you go. I think he's dead. There he is. And then you're going to climb. And that's 3. Now all that's left is to take out the remaining enemies, which is not a problem. Just turn around. Or not. Or, wait, whoa, what is this? I never knew that was there. That is pathetic. Okay, so I'm going to take these guys out. And we're at 12 minutes. So, rather than getting into the next segment, I'm going to take these guys out. And then I'm going to cut videos, and I will see you in the next part. But I won't say that until I'm actually done with this part. You know what? I'm gonna be epic. I'm gonna kill this. Never mind. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's stupid. I'm gonna kill this last guy. No. I'm not gonna be epic. I'm gonna be like, stop running around the fountain. Thank you, kind sir. All right, that should be all of them. Yep. So here's the upgrade. Yes, upgrade shop. And the end of chapter. Yes. And so, there you go. There you have it. You get your score for your fountain arena. Got 100% acrobatic kills, which is very common. But it says excellent, so hey, let's go with that. 2.1 is average. The next arena is much easier to get points in. So, first thing you're going to want to do is buy a health up. And you just buy 2 of those. That's how I like to do it. And then you just... Oh, you press triangle to go into the upgrade shop. By the way, I'm playing this on PS3 if you couldn't tell, because there's not an Xbox on the 360 controller. Anyway, I'm going to save my purchases thing, my game, and I will see you next time. Until then, this is Zen Zakuna, signing out.